Hello all, hello all. Today is the run for Sub-7. Hopefully we get a little bit closer to 0 this time. Even if it's only by 1, at least we will make some progress. Antimatter, about that. Are you trying to post links or say some blocked words? Because you're not banned. I didn't ban you at all. Anyway, what do you say we get started? Not many people show up now because it's British time and all the American watchers are fallen asleep. So, yeah. Right, let me get my no board up. Beating it by 1 is good each time. Yeah, it is. I need to change my data win back as well, because I'm on Godhome right now and I can't run on Godhome for obvious reasons. So, yeah, unfortunately practicing Flowey has led to very fluctuating results. So, yeah. By the way, all the commands should work now, so you can do like UDCC, BKS, all that stuff. They're all down in the description. There are no secret commands, in case you're wondering, so don't even try. And another thing to note, I'm playing this in full screen, so if I don't respond to any of your messages, that would be why. Let's go! I mean, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to hop in a VC if people do want to chat with me, but the thing is, with VC, it distracts me, so... Plus, on some of the hardest parts, I need the most concentration possible. So that's why I don't really pay attention to chat on full game runs like this. Like, I've noticed better results with runs like, Deltarune Chapter 1+2. When I'm reading chat, my mind's all in all kinds of places, but when I don't read chat, or if I just play offline, then there's nothing there to distract me. Well, aside from outside factors, of course, but we don't talk about those. Yeah, since this time I'm playing in full screen, I don't have to worry about either of those things. I've also changed some of the music mods around a bit. Flowey's Finale Remix is now Hellkite's Orchestral Remix, and Azrael Phase 4 is back to normal. I mean, maybe in due time, when I get closer to 0, I'll change the Azrael music mods, because I do want to end it off with a bang. But that's what I'm going to do. Thanks to my moderators, Sandy and Azrael, for showing up, by the way. I appreciate it. Without them, I don't know how my chat would be so clean.
Darkners who make us use our shields. Rousing will heal. Susie's weapon, very yield.
Should I be a pacifist? Or should I use my swords?
If you don't know what I'm doing here, I'm grinding Froggets for G so I can get the spider donut so I can skip Muffet. That's like the only legit way to skip Muffet without resorting to any kind of crazy tricks. Plus, if I use the punch card, that'll be abusing glitches, and that would be cheating. I know I have 8G, so I should be fine.
Alright. Susie escapes, and we go to the field. Rousing move heal.
Should I be a pacifist? Or should I use my swords? I'm feeling evil, think I'm
Slay.
all.
Dark nerve. Dark nerve. Delta Lancer. Bloxers 2. The king.
If you're wondering why I'm picking up armors, it's a trick for Mettaton EX. If you pick up some armors and then use them in battle, at least once, then you'll get a shit ton of ratings.
Slay.
It might not sound like much to you, but it actually gets around the luck clock in the late fight, which is really nice. Because ideally in this you want to do things as quickly as possible without facing as much RNG as possible.
Woodblade. Main axe. Susie Buster takes your life.
So yeah, that's nice.
The king down here wants to kill us like.
It's funny how if you wait there, nothing actually happens. Okay, Toriel. Toriel is like one of the only neutral bosses I struggle with. Because her attacks are randomly picked out, and they have randomness in them. Like if you don't save spot one of them, you're guaranteed to take a hit. So that's why I go for it. Ideally, you just want to focus on the attacks and just not the dialogue. The attacks are all you have to worry about. Just when you see an opening, just go for the corner. And there we go. By the way, if Sandy would be so kind enough as to share my NHTP sheet, you can see the progress I've done already. 7 hits is my best pace so far. There's a huge difference between best pace and best run. So the best pace is the furthest you've got in the best possible circumstances. The best run, however, is just the best outcome of that run. So you can't have a best run and a best pace if you got hit tutorial and your best pace is past Asgore. I hope that makes sense. Or to put it in simple terms, say you got a personal best lap on one of your sprints. That's a best pace. But if your final time is not your best time, then you have a best pace, but you don't have a best run. I don't know how else to explain it. Also, well done, by the way, to all those who have shared the post I made about the Delta Traveler team member, Cubic. You're freaking legends. Someone had the audacity to donate $1,300 in a single donation. They're a fucking hero. Like, imagine just being made of money. You could easily solve the problem like this. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's a really good thing, like what Mr. Beast does for a living. Puts time into saving our planet and helping the poor and needy. Yeah, keep the spider donut. I'll keep the pie in there. Snowdrake, go away. So yeah, the stick comes in really handy here because you have to face dogs. And just throwing a stick on any of them makes them instantly sparable. And this also works with Endogeny, which is great because that also gets around another luck lock. Well, it's not necessarily a luck lock, it's just really awkward positioning. Basically speaking, I know as many of the best known strats that there are for this. And I already have a good list of best known segments, which you can view by doing !BKS. It's not the same as a sum of best. that's only used in speedruns. While I am being considerably fast with this, this is not a speedrun. I love how Frisk just sidewalks there. So yeah, this one's a bit tricky if you don't have the stick, but if you do have it, then that's good. Ooh, that was close. Actually, I say best known strats, they're more like speedrun strats. There's just some of them I don't use because they're dangerous. I should have added a command to list the music mods. I should add that after this. That's a scary attack. Had a few genocide runs there and a few times. Let me rephrase that. I had my no-hit genocide runs end there a few times. How much G do I have? 111, so I could get the manly bandana. You know what, yeah, I'm gonna get that. It's only 50, so it shouldn't be too bad. So, faded ribbon and manly bandana. All that's left is the old tutu and the stained apron. Because those are the only ones that you can pick up, well, for free. All the other ones are way too expensive. I mean, I could get the cloudy glasses if I have all the G for it. That'll give me an extra 1500 ratings, which will make the battle even faster. Papyrus is finicky. Well, maybe less finicky, but more so goofy. Plus the battle is really slow, which is kind of annoying. But I can understand why it's slow, because it's introducing the blue soul mechanic, which not many people will be used to. I should not be goofy like that, I should take my time with this. If you're wondering what this song is, because it's a banger, it's Papyrus is returned, and now he will break your bones from Distrust 2. Yes, not only do I love the game, I also love the soundtrack. There's another one later on as well. That last jump is quite tight. So is this one here. Fuck! Phew. Saved it. So one hit on Papyrus, which isn't too bad, because, well, we're only going for minimal hits right now. So it's still possible to do. If I get like 3 hits going into Flowey, then I'm just gonna stop the run. I think really the entire outcome up to Flowey will determine whether or not I continue for Pacifist. Then again, those who know me very well, I do tend to do better on later segments if I get hit earlier on. Or if I make it to a segment that's luck heavy and I have to pass it, if I just take 1 hit on that, I take 0 hits on the rest of it. Distrust 2 is a great example of this when I had my first -1. Because I got hit to a gun and I no-hit the Kit Kat attack. You should be less concerned about Kit Kats and be more concerned about guns. Which I honestly think is kind of funny because, well, Distrust 2 is just one of those memes you... Wait, what the hell? That's not what was supposed to happen. Yeah. The reason why I love Distrust 2 so much is because of the humour and the layout of the attacks. That's why I love it so much. And second, it's one of the more feasibly no-hittable games that I've ever played that's actually not meant to be taken seriously. Like, Sans' cheese gets stolen, then you kill him. Well, actually, no, his cheese doesn't get stolen. He has it in his pocket because plot twist. It's not the cupboard that's his fault. It's him that's his fault. The reason why I'm being a little bit silly there is because the spears actually have a wider hitbox than you think they do. Like, sometimes it can just graze right by Frisk's hair and it will still trigger the encounter where you'll get pummeled. Well, there's still the chance that you won't get pummeled, but it's best avoided anyway. Honestly, I think something like that would work really well in Deltarune. If this had the Deltarune overworld system, I think there'd be no need to have that that barrage wave. You just have a couple of spheres, and if they hit you, then you take like 6 damage or whatever. I don't know. That's what I think. And I'm not going to pick up the ballet shoes because I don't need them, and that will cost time if I actually go for them. Even though I'm not concerned for run length, I have really no need to go out of my way to get something that's completely unnecessary. Sure, I could sell them, but again, I'd have to go out of my way to do it. Just holding up and down here makes you go super speedy. Don't even ask me how it works, because I have no idea. That was weird. None of them spawned on the first wave. What are the odds of that happening? Fun fact, if you toy with Undyne and continuously dodge the spheres, continuously without getting hit by any of them, eventually you'll hit a certain point where they'll start dinging and they'll just keep moving at a constant rate. Yeah, little interesting factoid for you if you didn't know. Mad Dummy's not too hard. Why is the Mad Dummy mad? Use your imagination. I know it's a dummy that's possessed by, like, a very angry ghost. It's much faster if you tank the damage, but obviously I'm not going to do that because I'll just add to the hit count. Plus you have to make sure you have enough HP to do it. And you have to do it optimally, which I have no idea how to do. I think it is possible to do it in the most optimal cycle without getting hit, but it's really, really difficult. Doesn't matter if you hit him with the rockets. These will just progress anyway. So it's unnecessary to hit him with these. Whoa, trigger finger, do not screw me over, please. God, just imagine if... Okay, very good. I've got knives! I'm out of knives. But that doesn't matter! You can't hurt me and I can't hurt you! You'll be stuck fighting me! Forever! 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 I'm pretty sure eventually some of the cotton balls will deal damage to him. Like, it's a dummy. Eventually it's going to break. Like, sure, the ghost can try and repossess it and try and make it come back together, but it doesn't really help, does it? Anyway, 61. How much are the clouded glasses? 30? Oh, okay. I'll come back for the CT post Flowey. That is, if the circumstances are good. That is. Also, a bit of the confusion comes from that if you don't see the grass, you can't walk there. You actually can. Temtem. Undying time. Undyne's one of the more trickier bosses. Not as RNG heavy as Toriel, but still a little hard. I wonder if anyone has actually ever killed Undyne on their first neutral playthrough. Thinking that this was a game about killing. Because that's what I did on my first playthrough. And by God. Undyne's neutral death is the saddest scene in this game. Changed my mind. Fun fact, it's actually possible to flee from Undyne's neutral dying phase. The only problem with that, though, is that you have to listen to the sad music for the rest of the run. At least until you restart the game. So I didn't think that was actually doable. It's possible to save Undyne from dying. If you can abuse it, you can abuse a glitch that lets you do it. Right, here I have to concentrate, because this is very... It plays on my mind. Teasing Master Undyne. Okay, next part's the hardest. There we go. Again, I don't see how a small cup of water could help rehydrate a freaking massive fish. Mr. Dreamy! Dude! Alphys! I'm gonna go pick up the burnt pan for Asgore.
No, not that way.
I think we can get rid of the tough glove. There's nowhere to sell it in Hotland, so it's kind of pointless to keep it. Whoops. Left key didn't register. What does this guy say? Oh, never mind. Time to cook with a killer robot. That was a tight egg dodge. I'm gonna try to do this hit list, but it doesn't matter if you don't because it doesn't deal any damage. Therefore, it doesn't count towards the total hits. All it does is just slow you down and hinders your ability to complete this. Oh, yeah, that's too far away. Still did it, though. Maybe with things like that, it's always best just to stay in the middle. Just so you know what's coming next, and you can react to it. Anyway, R2-D2. Funny I should say that because I've never watched Star Wars. Or is it Star Trek? You know, I have no idea. Both of them seem like the same show to me. Or the Stained Apron. Woohoo! Now we have all the armors that we can get. At least not without grinding. I was thinking for a second if there was a faster way to do this puzzle, but no, there isn't. Wait, maybe if you go up, then... That's a thing I'll have to look at eventually. Unless that is the only way to do the puzzle. Which again, I don't know. That was really bad. Oh, hello, glass of water. $55. I think now it's time for Muffet. After the puzzles, obviously. Oh, I see. So I can use those vents as a marker for when they turn around. Gee, I need to pay attention to the more minute details. Up, left, down, left, not the other way around. Bring on the spider donuts. Okay. Woohoo! Muffet done. Right, I'm gonna take a bathroom break while I'm here. Alright, cool. What? The shot has vanished into thin air. Wow, Toby. Broken game much, eh? I'm kidding, of course. His game's not that broken. Right, so I have 5 armors. That's good enough for 7,500 points in Mettaton EX. Plus all the bonus points you get for shooting boxes and legs. And also the essay as well. The stick is the most powerful item in this game. You have no idea. I need to figure out the best movement pattern for that. If someone could DM me that would be great. Or if I could just follow a TAS. But then again, the TAS would probably use some kind of weird glitches that no human could ever replicate. Then again, people said that about Super Mario Bros. And now we're in half a second of the human limit. The world record is 454.6. The human limit is 454.2. That is really, really close. Wait, when did I get healed? Did you just flip my switch? You know what that means. There has to be like an auto heal on this because I didn't touch any save points or heal using any items. Fuck! Oh, really, dude? I mistimed one of my shots. Come on, dude. Like, I have to get a near or even better perfect Flowey in order to have a chance of lowering the PB again. I wasn't even trying to be fast. But yeah, now you know just how fast this fight can get if you have all the armors. Well, most of them anyway. You only need 5 to do this. You don't even have to go through one of the heart attacks. That sounds like something a doctor would say, I know, but it's true. Like, Mettaton is unharmed. This is true pacifist. I'll be able to get the pie just before I fight Asgore. Whew. Do I have the burnt pan on? Yeah. I wonder if this is automatic. It is automatic, so you just have to do it at the end just to get rid of it. So I don't have to mash, which is great. Is there seriously no box? Oh, that's fine. Using the pie on Asgore is not really that necessary anyway, it just lowers his defense by a bit. So I'm not really that bothered about not being able to use it. All that matters now is just getting a basically near perfect run. That's going to be tough because critting with the burnt pan is, well, not easy. It's a lot harder than it appears to be. Oh, fucking hell. Really? Bitch. Register! Fuck's sake. Hello? I'm pressing the button. This is not looking good. I need to get a no-hit Flowey in order to have a chance at this. Please don't lock up. Okay. I mean, I doubt it'll be possible anyway, due to Asriel, but if I get a no-hit Flowey, I might have a good chance. That is if I get a perfect True Lab as well. I think after this fight, I'll make the final decision of whether or not to continue. Given how this went in practice, I don't think this is going to go well either. knew it, dude. I fucking knew it. Hello? Yeah, I'm alright. Okay. I'm writing something up for uni. I will. Cheers. Bye.
There will be hope as long as they're breathing. There is a happy ending.
I don't think this is going to be possible. Even if I get a perfect finale, it's just not going to happen.
We know the face behind such a monster. We still can hear him screaming, asking for help and finding a feeling as real tears are streaming.
Well, at least I know it would have ended anyway. And there too. But that does piss me off a bit. This was too dreadful. Sub-7's impossible under this pace. Dude, this is the worst neutral run I've done in practice. At least in terms of this run, anyway. I've had worse runs than this before. I don't think it's worth continuing the run. Because Azrael's just going to hit me anyway. And under this pace, it's very unlikely I'll get a no-hit Azrael anyway, so... Yeah, I think I'll just call it quits. For this run anyway. Okay, so to recap, so 7 hits. 3 of them were in Flowey. One of them was due to the frying pan fire. So I think I was in a bad position. The other 2 were down to RNG. There was nothing I could have done about those. 2 hits to Asgore. Both of them, I think, were on the wavy fire attack. I think I was on a really bad line there as well. Mettaton, I kind of panicked when I was trying to destroy the last robot that was about to fire a heart. So I'll have to practice that. And Papyrus, that one jump. I need to figure out a better way to do that. At least, I know that most of these hits were my fault, even if at the end of the day it wouldn't have mattered because of RNG. But at least now I know there's something I can do about it, which I'm happy with. So yeah, this is a long way off. even if in practice it's even if in practice I'm getting better at each individual part, it's still a long way off. There's a huge difference between practicing things individually and doing it all together, all in one run. I think to practice for this, I will try the boss rush in Godhome, just so I get a feeling of what it's like to do all of them back to back. Of course, this does mean I have to edit my save file to give me all the armors for Mettaton EX. But anyway, I'm really happy that only a fraction of these were due to bad RNG, but a lot of them were probably just due to bad positioning, so yeah, I'll have to do a lot more of that. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Yeah, Sansa, you were right. This wasn't going to be 6 or less regardless. No, I don't do musical skip antimatter because it involves using the punch card, and regardless of whether or not it's actually a boss or not, using glitches is not allowed in a no-hit run. So that's why I don't use the punch card skip. It's not allowed. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go get some lunch now, and then I'm gonna start actually writing up something, because I'm writing up like a 1-page thing for uni. That won't take me long to do, but I probably won't be trying this again today. Well, thanks so much for tuning in, I guess, and I'll see you all some other time. Peace.